Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, so each month I look at a different card from my Wheel of the Year spread, and of course we're going into the month of October. So this month I'm looking at the Seven of Cups. So what does the Seven of Cups mean to me? It's about choosing wisely. Maybe there are some decisions, some options that I need to look at during the month of October, and I need to make sure that what I choose brings me to the path or to my goals and desires that I actually want. So it's going to be something that I'm really going to have to think about. So I've grabbed the rest of the Raincoast Tarot, thinking about what do I need to know for the month, and the first card that pulls out, it's interesting, is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups can be about my wounds, about making sure I don't feel like I'm out of sorts in some way. I feel like I'm in alignment. There's a sense of dealing with my emotions in a fresh way. I'm sort of getting that fresh perspective. It just feels like I'm getting hurt, or maybe I'm feeling wounded, and I do need to look at how I'm reacting to my emotions as I choose things, as I choose wisely. Okay, so what else do I need to know? Oh, interesting. So the card we have here is the Hermit. So it could be an important time for me to isolate myself. Don't bring in other people's thoughts or opinions and what they think. This is about what I feel within myself. It really is about my own isolation, my own decisions. Oh, and the other card that's come out is the Four of Swords. Again, that get that sense of retreat, reflection, contemplation, taking time out. So there is a lot about isolation, which seems really important. It's going to help deal with the wounds or the emotional aspects of what's going on. And here we've got the Chariot, and it's talking about victory, about success. So once I have, with dealing with having to choose wisely, it could be quite an emotional aspect of it. So it's important that I isolate myself. I do take some time out, allowing me to actually have success when I do actually choose to move forward. So it does feel like there's a lot of contemplation before moving into the direction that's super important. So here we have the Nine of Cups. So it does feel like things are happening behind the scenes as well. It does feel like there's a wish, an attainment. So it does feel like there's going to be a wishful fulfillment to the situation. So it does feel like things are going to come into fruition. It does feel like things are going to be complete or prepared to be complete in some way. So that's interesting month for me to sort of think about. Now I'm going to pick out the Raincoast Oracle. So let's have a look. Now I always struggle with reading these cards because my eyesight's not that great. So let's see how well we do. Might turn on the new light. And let's just put those cards to one side. So let's have a look. I'm doing things very quickly. I'm not going into too much in this. As you can see, we've got cups, swords, and cups. So it does feel like it is very emotional. It could be a very emotional month. It does seem to have a lack of passion to the situation and a lack of being grounded. It's interesting. Maybe there's a lack of money too in the situation, which could be a bit of or maybe the health, maybe a lack of health. So let's have a look and see what the Raincoast Oracle tells us through this journey. Okay, so the first card we're looking at here is don't succumb to your fears. Now that's interesting there with what I just said about some stuff. So it's talking about don't succumb to your fears. So don't allow your fears to rule your decisions. could be a really important aspect of that fear. That's what I was talking about, my emotions and things. Don't let your fear, you know, make those choices for you. So that's an interesting card. Now the second card we have here is remember that mistakes are only lessons. So don't get too wound up if you make a mistake. Don't get too worried about things if you make a mistake. So don't succumb to the fears. Don't worry too much about making a mistake, because that's going to allow you to actually make better choices after that. So one more card. This is interesting. So here we have the sense of look into the eyes of a fool. Look into the eyes of a fool. So when you're looking into the eyes of someone who's made judgment, it allows yourself to be maybe a little bit more gentle with yourself as well, realizing we're all fools in some way. We can all make mistakes. We can all, I think that's all, it's reminding us that we can all make mistakes. Now what I want to do is actually pull out the Meraki Tarot. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to ask for some more information in regards to what do I actually need to do with the cards that I've already received. Let's see if we get any more information that seem really important. So firstly, we've got the Devil card. So this is to me about breaking free from past habits, addictions, repeated patterns. It really is about breaking those chains. It is a real reminder to just break those chains. Here we've got Knight of Wands. So again, I feel like this is getting ready to move ahead with swiftness. I feel like there's a sense of preparation as I'm starting to sort of think about moving ahead, and I think that's what October is going to be for me. It's going to be a lot of preparation, maybe a lot of hesitation, maybe trying to make sure I have all the information I need so that I can move quickly and firmly with it. It does feel like that. It does seem to be, so I have that swift movement. Now here we've got the like the Wheel of Fortune here. Yes, so it does feel like instead of going around and round in circles, it is about making clear cut decisions, allowing myself to know when it's fate or destiny, whether it's about taking action or just letting things be. I think it's about understanding that, allowing us to have the success we need to move ahead. The Chariot. So this is going to be an interesting month for me, I think. So I'm going to have to really sort of reflect, contemplate, really sort of move through this process this month. It's definitely going to be about directions, about finding a sense of success, choosing when I have to surrender or when I actually have to take action, and knowing that, allowing myself to make sure I have all the information I need, because I don't want to repeat old patterns. It is about moving into the newness. It's about breaking free from the restraints or from what's been holding me back, and allowing myself to not let that fear to rule my decisions and everything that I do. Oh, this is a really, really interesting month, I think, ahead for me. This is going to be really, really interesting. So don't forget the Meraki Tarot, of course, but what I'm doing each month with the Raincoast, I know this is the pocket size by Christoph James. Don't forget you can order any of his decks. He's got some new ones coming out which are really, really exciting. His artwork is so unique and so great. Of course, this is the Raincoast Oracle, which I absolutely love. Just unfortunately with my eyesight, the grey on the black is a little bit hard for my eyesight. Thank goodness for a magnifying glass so that I can actually read it. But they are an amazing, the artwork is incredible. I love it. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when the next video is going to be uploaded, because I try and upload most days. I make sure I schedule my videos so that they're coming up most days. There could be 1 or 2 days in between sometimes, but generally you'll see the different types of tarot related videos being uploaded with VRs, discussions, spreads, reflections, my tarot journal, of course, which I share here to enjoy. So love to hear your feedback, love to hear your thoughts. Are you doing card of the month? Have you done a Wheel of the Year spread and going through each card each month, or did you do your spread and forget all about it and didn't bother going back over it? You sort of did it once and that's it, instead of reflecting each month? Or do you just do a card, do you do a spread for the month and then reflect on that spread and then do a new spread next month, etc, etc. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care. Blessed be.